and that will be GG. GG where we lose. I have no 70 HP, which is respectable. And it has two fairly cheaply costed attacks. So first, Steel Wing just deals 70, protects itself for 50 on the next turn. But then its Crossbreaker attack can deal up to 250 for the cost of discarding 2 energies. To play Scizor EX, of course, we need Scyther to help there. We won't really be attacking with Scyther. We don't even have Grass Energy to attack with him. We have one Zamazenta V as a kind of a catch-up card. If we're falling behind, we can play him and deal quite a bit of damage. Then as support cards, we have Metang to look at the top 4 cards of our library and get some energies. Rotom V for some card draw. Radiant Greninja as well. And then Manaphy to protect the bench. And of course, we can't forget our Bibarel with its Industrious Incisors. As for trainer cards, the usual suspects. So we have Arven, we have Iono, Boss's Orders, 1 Professor Research. Our A-Spec will be a Prime Catcher. And we are running also 2 Rigid Bands to protect our Scizor, and 1 full Metal Lab to also protect our Steel Pokemon. As for energies, we go straight up with 10 Steel energies. So let's see how we do on the ladder. So we are here for game number 1, when it's calling the head, the coin flip. Own it. Opponent will be on the play. We would like to go first because we want to evolve our Pokemon as quick as possible. But let's see. Oh, yeah. So we are here for game number 1. Opponent causing the choosing the coin flip. It's a thing that, so I had to get out of the previous match because I had the wrong deck actually loaded. But it's the same opponent actually. So we will go first because we want to evolve our Pokemon quite quickly. And this hand is not too bad. We can fill up our bench quite quickly. Opponent is probably playing like Miraidon, I guess. A lot of electric energies. Okay, so Metang is actually cool. So we can completely fill out our bench, which is quite cool. I think we get 2 Scythers. So I think we get a Manaphy and a Scyther for now. And we get a second Beldum and a second Scyther. Just in case this thing gets knocked out somehow. Tang, we will want to retreat the Beldum, I think, next turn. So let's attach an energy already. And we just pass the turn. Next turn, we evolve both of them. I think we use Professor's Research. And try to attach an extra steel energy here. Opponent is playing Magnezone V. So this does damage to the bench. Good thing we have Manaphy. Okay, Iono is kind of rough here because we really had a good hand. Okay, not as nice, but still very usable. As long as we got Metang, we can't go wrong. Opponent already has 3 energies on this Magnezone. Zamazenta V. So let's evolve Metang. So the question is, do we evolve the active one and try to actually knock this out? We don't gain much with that, I guess. So let's evolve this guy. Let's start activating Metal Maker. Actually, no energies, okay. We'll attach a Steel Energy to Scyther. And I think we just attack here with Dick Claws. Oh, our hand was really good before that, Iono. Pardon, get some Morty's Conviction. Not sure what this does. Okay. So when they knock out our Beldum, I think we promote the Scyther because we can retreat without paying anything. And we'll bench the Zamazenta, use the Forest Seal Stone, and get a Scizor going. I think that's the play here. Frozlass from our opponents. And we can knock out this Magnezone with one attack, so it's fine. Oh, it switches it. Okay. Yeah, not the end of the world. So let's play Zamazenta here. Play for Sealstone. Let's use Star Alchemy to get a Scizor. Evolve here. Let's actually just attach from hand. Metal Maker. I want to also power up the Zamazenta as well. Just so that he's ready as an attacker. And we will just go for a Crossbreaker here, discarding both metal energies. Okay, Ultra Ball is not bad. We can discard both Nest Balls and get another, either get Bibarel or get another Scizor going. Oh, no, Val's Magnezone. It's a bit rough if they knock out our Metang. Unfair Stamp, okay. Cleffa from our opponents. Okay, 90 to 2 of our benched Pokemon is a bit annoying. Should really try to evolve this Bidoof. Now we draw the Scizor. This Bidoof is close to getting knocked out. So let's just Super Rod here. So let's put 2 Steel Energies and a Scyther in. Let's Metal Maker, see what we get. Nothing. Okay, that's a bit rough. We will attach to Scizor, I guess. And we will sadly have to pass the turn. We can activate Regal Stance, I guess. Okay, Full Metal Lab is not too bad. Although this Bidoof is getting low on health. I would assume that this Metang will get knocked out. Okay, no energies off. And if they don't attach here, it's not too bad. Okay, so they go for the Cleffa for drawing. Okay, but here, I guess we can kind of set up a bit. Another energy. So let's play Full Metal Lab. Let's attach from our hand to Scizor. Let's evolve Bidoof before it gets knocked out. Let's get a Scyther. Or do we get a Radiant? Maybe we get a Radiant Greninja. Or do we get another Scyther? Well, let's get another Scyther. We need attackers here. Let's activate Metal Maker. 1 energy. I mean, kind of want a switch card to retreat this Metang, but yeah, let's use Industrious Incisors. Okay, Prime Catcher is not too bad, because we can now actually get this Magnezone V to get 2 prizes out of this, promote our Scizor. We can also play an Arven to get a, I think we get a switch because this will be useful, and a Rigid Band. Let's attach Rigid Band here. And we can just discard 2 and attack for 240. The opponent can get quite a bit of prizes here if they manage to attack, also because of Frostlass. Okay, so Scizor, he won't actually get knocked out because of the full Metal Lab and the Rigid Band. Okay, Lost Vacuum. Okay. I don't think there's a world where we can easily knock out this Magnezone. So let's Super Rod here first, so we can get a Scizor into the deck. I will let's see if we get a Metal Energy here from Metal Maker. We don't. So we have to accept that Scizor will get knocked out, probably. We could retreat him. So I think we retreat into Beldum. We'll attach this to Beldum. I think we already prepared this Scyther here. We can use Industrious Incisors to draw 2 cards. Devolution, interesting. And I think we just Evolution. So we will evolve just Scyther, basically. Okay, second Frostlass is actually rough. So Metang will actually get knocked out here. And and the Beldum will get knocked out. Okay, 3 Frostlass. Bibarel will also get knocked out soon. This is a bit rough. Losses orders. Gets the Zamazenta. Okay. Yeah, then I think we lose here. Because then they will get another 2 prizes, one from Metang, and then another one from Bibarel in the next turn. And we have no way of getting 2 prizes at the moment. I mean, we'll promote Scizor anyway, but this is game. These Froslass decks, I always think this card is a bit underwhelming, but then I play against it and I always lose. Or not always, but it's quite strong. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do here, just playing out our hands. I don't think we can Arven something to... We actually don't have anything to increase our damage, I think, so... Yeah, this is game. Because Bibarel will die. GG. We are back for game number 2. This time we are calling the coin flip. And we win. We will go first. If you guys are enjoying these type of gameplay videos, don't forget to leave a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. So I think we start with Radiant Greninja up there. We actually have a solid hand. We can get Scyther and then into Scizor or into Metang next turn and follow up with an Iono. Not too bad. Sandy Shocks. Okay. Okay, so let's concealed cards here first. Okay, let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think I get a Scizor. Do I get a Manaphy? Probably not. Maybe a Bidoof. I won't. Do I attach return? Yeah, maybe I do attach return. And pass the turn. Opponent. So I think next turn we Ultra Ball for Metang. Then Iono, and then we see what we get. We'd like to get a Scizor, but we need Beldum to accelerate. Tinglu EX. Okay, this is some weird brew. We also have Arven. Arven is also a cool card. Nevertheless, I think we Ultra Ball. We discard boss's orders, and I think the Super Rod for now. We get a Metang. I guess I'll attach this to Scyther already and just play Iono. Okay, so Bibarel is actually cool. So we can Bibarel here first. We can Metal Maker. Do we get one Metal Energy? Another whiff. But we will attach from hand for sure. And we will already... Do we Ultra Ball already? I think we do. I think we discard... We already discarded one boss's orders, but I think we just go like this. Get a Scizor. We can use Industrious Incisors. Now we can concealed cards. Okay, this is cool, actually. And we pass the turn. And the good thing with our Scizor EX is we can knock out both this or this, like with one attack, which is quite good. I mean, 240 damage output is not too bad. A Gibble and a Larvitar. I have no idea what's happening on our opponent's side. I do know is that this Sandy Shocks is going to get knocked out next turn. An Earthen Vessel, searching for those energies. What does he do? Own it. I feel like this is definitely the least played of this kind of like legendary Pokemon cycle. Because you have the fish, right? That's he's playing control. You have Chien Pao, it's his own deck. The snail, I also don't see too much of the snail, I guess. But it's the first time for me seeing a Tinglu. Opponent taking his time. Opponent. Okay, passes the turn. Okay, we will retreat into our Scyther. Attach from hand. I think we Ultra Ball discarding both TMs. And get another Scyther. Getting ready for when the first one gets knocked out. We'll play an Iono. Okay, Full Metal Lab is a cool draw here. Also Super Rod, we have quite a bit of energy cards already in the discard pile, so let's get those back into the deck. We can still activate Metang. Getting Scizor ready for next turn, another whiff, that's kind of fine. Let's conceal, do we conceal cards here? No, why not? Yeah, next turn, this is the problem with concealing cards, is next turn we don't really have energies to attach, but yeah, let's knock out the Sandy Shocks. Earthen Vessel might be a consideration for this deck. So I think next turn we try to accelerate the Scizor EX on the bench. Attach a Rigid Band, use Prime Catcher to bring this Tinglu up to the front. And see what we can do there. Irida. Interesting. Okay, Garchomp EX. Does this do? Attach up to 3. Like discard 2. Okay. That's an attacker. I think we still go for the Tinglu plan. We need 2 attacks to knock out this Garchomp. So I think we just take this thing out and then we're quite a bit ahead. Because he will now charge this dude up with the ability, yeah. So I want to go after this thing. So I think we attach here this. Let's activate here tank. Okay, 2 metal energies, that's good. Both 2 Scizor on the bench. We will attach from hand here. We'll get this dude to the active. Promote our other Scizor. I think we Arven here for an Ultra Ball and whatever. Oh, we can't get another Ultra Ball. Then a counter catcher is kind of pointless. Let's get a Lost Vacuum, I guess. We want to get rid of these Nest Balls at some point. But yeah, let's just... I wanted to get an Ultra Ball to get a second Metang. Well, let's Crossbreaker here. I mean, now we have to slowly mow down this Garchomp. We can take a couple of hits from it, so that's fine. I think we actually do get in a couple of Steel Wing hits, because then Scizor takes almost no damage, and we slowly mow down the Garchomp's HP. Counter Catcher and Devolution. And if he devolves, he will knock out here my Scyther, but it's not a huge issue at the moment. Metang is a bigger issue. Let's promote our Scizor EX, the one with the damage. And if we get an energy, we can start hitting him for some damage. So I think, okay, Rotom is not too bad. I don't really want anything we currently have in our hands, so let's start Alchemy here. Something a bit more interesting. Potentially Professor's Research, because I don't really want anything I currently have in my hand. We're almost with no cards in our deck. This is kind of an issue, but we did get one energy, so we will Steel Wing here. I mean, again, since we have the belt, we have the effect of Steel Wing, and we have the full Metal Lab, we actually don't take that much damage from it, so we can kind of play this long game here. The Garchomp is still at 250 HP, so just 10 short of being knocked out by Scizor. But yeah, let's see. We still have a Super Rod in deck? No, both our Super Rods are in the discard pile, and we have only 2 more metal energies in the whole deck. So I have to be a bit careful with how we play now. Getting a Gabite. Yeah, this is now a bit the problem. All of our energies will be in the discard pile. Just kind of annoying. So we will play Scizor. We really need energies though. Do we risk drawing? Can we do something with Arven? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just get a Buddy-Buddy Poffin out of the deck, I guess. Now we can evolve Bibarel, because why not? Play a Manaphy. Do we instant charge here? We kind of need our energies. Question is there one in the prizes? Yeah, let's do one instant charge here. Okay, we got one energy. It's not too bad. Maybe we should also play Super Energy Retrieval. Might be something to consider in the deck. But this match is super close. Now the Bibarel, so we will just attach and pass the turn, because otherwise we lose. We can check with Arven, I guess. Okay, there is the metal energy in the deck. So we got 50-50 chances of drawing it next turn. We want to draw it next turn that we can still attack with Steel Wing and then still have another turn after that, but it's going to be rough. Really coming down to the wire here. Because the Steel Wing would protect us from 50 damage, so now we would go to 200 damage. Next turn, go to 250 damage, and be able to knock out the Garchomp afterwards. So it's really down to the wire, and it really assumes that nothing bad happens. Like our opponent just switching. And we can't really force another switch here. Interesting. Do we draw our we drew the Bidoof. We can't do anything. Yeah, unless no, I don't think there's any way we can win here anymore. We will deck out. But yeah, GG. I mean, this was really close. It was quite the interesting matchup. Draw our last metal energy. We'll attack just because why not? This thing isn't like weak to metal, right? No. Yeah. And that will be GG. GG where we lose. I have no. We are back for game number 3. Last game was really rough. Us decking out when we were kind of in control of the game most of the match was a bit rough. We will go first, just as we want to. Not a great hand. I'll have to start with the Beldum in the active. And we can't really do much. And it has a Raichu V. So I will Ultra Ball here, discarding Boss's Orders and Arven. I don't know if I get a Scyther because I want to try to start to attack. Or if I make sure, yeah, I think I get a Scyther. Because next turn, I can evolve the Scyther and then play Professor's Research, for example. Hopefully get a Metang going. And to be able to start attacking this Raichu. Hope maybe a switch card. This would be nice. He plays an Arven. What are you searching for? Probably Electro Generator or whatever it's called. And a Forest Seal Stone, something like this, probably. Opponent. Yeah. Ah, he got a TM machine, actually. Iron Hands EX. This is kind of an annoying card. But it also gets knocked out by Scizor with one attack. Okay, they failed. This is very good. They failed the energy attachment. All about the acceleration. Where do they get 4 energy from? Oh, the electric generator didn't fail. They just put it there. Okay. Never mind. Was distracted. Let's evolve here. Let's just play Professor's Research. We can Rigid Bands. Can play Radiant Greninja. Drop a second one here. I mean, we really need a Metang going. So let's just concealed cards here. Okay, Bidoof isn't bad, I guess. And let's pass the turn, I guess. I really like to see a Metang there. Hey, maybe it was a misplay. What we searched up. Boss's orders. Okay. Oh, my poor Bidoof. Bidoof did nothing wrong to you. Why are you attacking my Bidoof? Look at him. Just happy, nomming. Come on, opponent, just knock it out. Opponent. Can you play faster? I think we'll promote the Manaphy here. I don't think they will really be attacking our bench. But this is a rough spot now. Okay, we have a switch card, but this doesn't really do much for us. Do I get another Bidoof, or do I get a Scyther, I guess? Yeah, this Iron Hands is an issue. And there's nothing really we can do about it. I mean, we kind of have to draw into Metang and be lucky and hit 2 energies. Ultra Ball would be good. Arven would be good. Iono would potentially be good. It's in a very annoying state of affairs. What do we draw? Arven. Okay, we can do something. We can get an Ultra Ball. We can get an Ultra Ball. And do we have any Pokemon V? We do not. And it kind of doesn't matter. I guess we just get another Rigid Band, because why not? Attach this here. We can use the Ultra Ball. We'll get a Metang and try to get lucky. That's the plan. We get 1 energy. And we will pass the turn and hope they don't have like a boss's orders. Electric Generator. Oh, they can discard from every Pokemon they have. Yeah, this is a problem. I think even with Scizor's small buff there, I mean, they have to discard 5 energies total. I think this will be a problem. Yeah. That's GG. Yeah. It's nice to have everything go your way, opponent. So we are 0-3. So we lost 3 games. Can we save the record? We are back for game number 4. Can we get at least 1 win, or is this the 0-5 special? Okay, we have a Rotom V. Opponent is, I guess, on Chien Pao by that hand. Maybe Palkia V. I don't know who plays Jamming Tower. We will draw 1 more, an Iono, okay. Minion. Okay. Opponent has a rough start. Okay, and they do nothing. So we should try to really capitalize. Okay, having a Scyther is not bad. Let's Nest Ball here a Beldum. We have Scizor, we have Metang. So if they don't play an Iono, we're good. I'll already attach a Metal Energy here. I'll play Arven. I'll go get a Forest Sealstone and a Switch. We do not have a Switch. So I'll just get a Nest Ball. Get another Scyther, I guess. Play the Forest Steelstone. And just instant charge here. When it gets an Irida. We could have gotten Bidoof off of the Nest Ball. Chien Pao. We might just use the Prime Catcher. So we need to get a Metal Energy, and we will even Forest Sealstone for it if necessary. But we will for sure knock out this Chien Pao. Unless they, I mean, they can't really accelerate the energy, but... Okay, opponent passes the turn. No? Yeah. So priority is to try to knock this thing out. So let's bench a Bidoof. We could get a Manaphy because they do play Greninja. Or we just get a second Beldum here. Maybe a second Beldum. Tank, we'll Scizor. Can we hit some energies? Okay, we get one. So I really think we have to... this is annoying. We have to use our Star Alchemy to get a Metal Energy to retreat Rotom V, because our Switch card is in our prizes. So we retreat this into this guy. I'm considering Ionoing here, but their game state is not good, so I'm assuming they don't have much in there, or much useful cards in their hand. Do we no? Let's Crossbreaker for 1 energy. Okay, can we get a Metal Energy? We cannot. We might Arven for an Ultra Ball to discard some cards to just use Bibarel to draw. Rigid Band. We might Prime Catcher to knock out the Frigibax. Opponent? Yeah, opponent's having a rough game over there. Okay, so we draw another Arven, so let's evolve. Let Metal Maker here. Okay, 2 energies, this is cool. We can go 1 on Scizor, 1 on Scyther. We can Prime Catcher. We can go 1 on Scizor, 1 on Scyther. We can Prime Catcher. We can go 1 on Scizor, 1 on Scyther. We can Prime Catcher. We can go 1 on Scizor, 1 on Scyther. We can Prime Catcher. We can go 1 on Scizor, 1 on Scyther. We can Prime Catcher. Promote Scyther. Retreat Scyther into Scizor. We Arven for an Ultra Ball. And for a Rigid Band. Discard the TM and the Bidoof. We get a second Scizor EX. We can Industrious Incisors here. Okay. Can we attach? Yes, we can. And we just Steel Wing here. I mean, this has to be game, right? The opponent seems to have a very bad hand. And the boss's order, so we can just go after whatever they do. This Luminion is not doing anything, so we don't really have to care about it. So we're getting our first win here. Kind of annoying. It's hard for us to retreat to Bibarel. Temple of Sinnoh. Technical Machine Evolution. So let's see, can we get 2 Steel Energies here? Okay, we do actually. First time we got lucky with this. Retreat into Scizor. And we just Crossbreaker for 2. That's game. GG. We're starting game number 5. Let's see if we can go first. We're currently 1-3. This deck is not performing as I hoped it would be, but it's still fun to play. And game number 2 was really cool. Opponent. Okay, I mean, they don't do much. We can potentially start knocking out very soon. Opponent. Okay, Frigivax. So we have weakness on our side, so type advantage on our side. Let's see if we can draw another basic. Because if they manage to play a Chien Pao this turn, or even next turn, they can knock out our Scyther before we get a chance to play. That would be kind of sad. Opponent, do nothing and pass. Okay, who will get? I mean, it depends if you can get Chien Pao and the evolution. Okay, he gets Chien Pao. If he has an Arven in hand, he can then potentially evolve next turn. Prime Catcher, not particularly useful. Let's play our Metal Lab, and we will pass the turn. Opponent plays a Candace. What does Candace do? Oh. Excalibur. Do they have the rare candy? They don't seem to have a rare candy, I guess. Or maybe they do. Confused about this line of play. Okay. I think we go after the Chien Pao. I don't think we care about the Frigivax too much. Okay, another Steel Energy. Let's evolve. I think we Prime Catcher here to get this Chien Pao. I mean, now we can easily pick up the Frigibax. That's not a problem. At least now they have to find another Chien Pao or the Kuno. We might boss his orders, the Arctibax, I guess, just to get rid of that. Okay, we will definitely play an Arven first because we need to get second Pokemon on the bench. Let's get a Rigid Band as our tool. Let's equip Rigid Band. Let's Nest Ball for... Not even sure. Maybe Rotom, actually? Not even sure what we want. I think a Rotom that we use the Forest Seal Stone to get a Professor's Research next turn. Let's do that. Yeah, we can't boss his orders this turn, but that's fine. And yeah, let's just Steel Wing here. Another Steel Energy, not too bad. Okay, opponent concedes. Yeah, they had a really bad hand. So what did we learn with our gameplay today? Scizor EX, capable of outputting a lot of damage very quickly at a low cost, has a reasonable HP value. Super fun to play this deck, but as you saw, our record wasn't that cool. Game number 2, we could have easily won, or like we were very unlucky there with the draws and we decked ourselves out, but we were controlling that matchup. We also didn't face any of the tier 1 decks like Charizard EX or Raging Bolt EX, and we ended up with a 2-3 record. So yeah, there's that. In any case, I hope you liked the gameplay. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and see you in the next one. Bye.